Some freezing temperatures over the past few days. I'm sure you felt the chill, right? It has you asking the question, am I really ready for winter? Hard to think that today because it's a little bit warmer. But that furnace is going to get an exercise.
That's right. You know it's on the way. News 8 Stephanie Simone live in Cheshire this morning, letting us know how to keep your furnace safe and running all year long. Important stuff. Stephanie.
Hi, Keith and Marisol. Yeah, of course, the temperatures, they're warming up, but it was definitely cold yesterday. And Bob Bradley knows that from Air Specialties because you have been busy. People are turning on their furnaces and they're just not working.
Yeah, that's right. They're giving us a call and wanting to know what they can do to check the furnace ahead of time.
And why is it so important to get it maintained right now?
Well, so when the cold weather hits, you have heat in your house.
Good stuff. So we've got a checklist. The first three things: thermostat, breaker, emergency switch. Why are those so important?
Well, without those, nothing's going to operate. So those are the easiest things to check, and that's what we'll tell people to check first.
And so often they're turned off, people don't even know it.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Somebody else in the family shuts off a switch and nobody knows it, and they just forget about thinking to check it.
All right, Bob, so let's head over to the furnace. Obviously, you know, people, if you're going to turn off the thermostat on the family, you got to let them know. But so there's also something you can check on the furnace too, right?
Well, there's also a switch on the side of the furnace, and it's kind of like a light switch. It should be in the up position, and make sure that is turned on, because without that, again, the furnace won't work. There's a few things that will cause this problem.
And once again, people just forget to turn it on. Simple thing.
Well, they just don't know where to go, and it's good to educate them.
Yep. And lastly, another thing, if you've got oil in the house, what else do you need to do?
Well, then I would definitely check to see if you have oil. And there's a little gauge on here on the oil tank, and there's a little float inside, and it should be at least a half or a quarter. Anything below a quarter could cause you trouble, so you want to make sure that your oil company has provided oil before giving us a call.
All right, good stuff. And lastly, if you have gas, what do you do with that situation?
Well, a lot of the things are the same thing on the gas. The breakers, the thermostat, the switches, but you also got to make sure the gas meter hasn't been turned off for some inadvertent reason.
All right, good stuff. And this is the time to get it maintained, right?
This is the time, so that when cold weather really comes, I know we've had a little cold weather, but then you make sure you have heat and everybody's nice and warm.
Good stuff. Thank you so much, Bob Bradley, Air Specialties. He's been letting us hang out in his basement all morning. Good stuff. Hey, guys, obviously get those furnaces maintained. A good idea, especially, you know, you don't want to need that heat and then all of a sudden it's not there. That's for sure. Back to you in the studio.